Good evening. Intense flames have scorched a Waterloo landmark right off the map. The strip mall that contained university hotspots like MEL'S Diner and the Taboo nightclub has been destroyed. This is the scene tonight at Campus Court. A fence now protects the area, along with 24-hour security surveillance, measures that will stay in place until the fire marshal can determine what happened. Officials hope to know the cause of the blaze by tomorrow afternoon. With more on the devastation, here's CTV's Joel Bowie.
By 6 a.m., the entire block of the University Plaza was on fire, flames jumping hundreds of feet into the air. Witnesses say it took just moments.
Eventually you saw flames starting to come out, and then you saw that the whole roof was on fire, and then that the pillar thing had caught on fire, and then 140 was on fire, and then the rest of the plaza was on fire, so it was just a big progression.
And currently we have 4 pumps on scene along with 3 aerials, and that includes 1 from our friends in Kitchener. We're all flowing about 1,000 gallons of water a minute. And that's a lot of water, as you can appreciate, but that's what's needed to put out a fire of this magnitude.
Police went door to door in neighboring apartment complexes, waking people up and moving them to the street.
They just told us to evacuate the building. There's been a fire, so we had to leave as soon as possible.
I was just pretty surprised. I looked at it from the back and it was I could feel the heat on my face.
It took about 2 hours to get the flames under control. No one was inside at the time of the fire and no injuries were reported. The damage is staggering. The Taboo nightclub and 140 West are destroyed, along with several other businesses. Their owners arrived at the scene distraught. And that's without seeing it from above. The fire having left nothing but the building's steel structure, the iconic MEL'S Diner, lost in the flames.
If it did have a sprinkler system installed, we would like to say the outcome would have been a lot different. The system would have either helped contain or put the fire out, but unfortunately it's not a requirement.
Tonight there is still no official cause for the fire. The Ontario Fire Marshal was here today and will begin his investigation tomorrow. Joel Bowie, CTV News, Waterloo.
CTV viewers also managed to get some shots of the early morning fire and sent it into us through My News. These pictures of the blaze are from Gray McCarty of Waterloo. He lives in an apartment building backing onto the plaza. We also have some pictures taken at the height of the fire and posted on YouTube. This is around 6 this morning, just minutes after the alarm was called in. They were taken from an apartment building on Leicester Street. 6 businesses in all were destroyed, including, as mentioned, MEL'S Diner, the Sugar Mountain Candy Store, and nightclubs 140 West and Taboo. CTV's Melissa Durrell joins us now from the scene. Melissa.
Trisha, the smell of a burnt-out building is still really strong 18 hours later. Now, there is a fence that's been put up all around here, and there's 24-hour security as well as lights lighting the scene.
It took 15 years to build MEL'S into a successful restaurant and a couple of hours to destroy.
It was hard to watch, impossible to watch, but we'll pull ourselves together.
Jerry Smith says he will rebuild. Good news for the hundreds that came out to see the damage.
It breaks my heart. It's horrible.
Shock. I can't believe it's gone.
Elena Dudley capturing the moment, disappointed she won't be able to order her favorite.
Breakfast special all the time. Same thing, over medium, brown toast, bacon.
While many are coming to the fire scene to mourn MEL'S Diner, many more are grieving online on social networking sites.
This Facebook page called Rest in Peace MEL'S Diner has hundreds remembering good times and good food at the famous Waterloo landmark. Smith says there'll be a job for his employees in 6 months.
I can only hope they find somewhere to be in the meantime and come back to us when we're up and running again.
The fire investigation will continue tomorrow. I'm told fire investigators will start to take down this building, a long, slow process that's expected to take all day.
Thanks, Melissa.